Welcome back. It's time for our Wall Street book review. Now, last week we looked at The Patriarch by David Nasaw. Today, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, the landmark bestseller, revised and updated for the 21st century. Now, I read this book for the first time when I was 24 years old and selling copiers in Alexandria, Virginia. I've reread it several times over the last 20 years, and it's a great book, and it's a must-read for anyone who desires to grow rich. Now, first, I want to give you a brief background on its author, Napoleon Hill. He was born in 1883 in Wise County, Virginia. He started writing as a reporter for small mountain newspapers in southwestern Virginia. The book was published for the first time in 1937. He was encouraged by the steel magnate Andrew Carnegie in 1908 to establish the world's first organized scientific literature of personal achievement. Think and Grow Rich has sold over 15 million copies worldwide. It is the gold standard for motivational literature. Before he wrote the book, he interviewed 500 wealthy and very successful business leaders, thinkers, and entrepreneurs of his time. Now, you remember Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, which we previewed several weeks ago, which discussed the 13 principles of success. Well, Napoleon Hill also has 13 principles of success. And I want to take a moment and review these with you. If you want to think and grow rich, you must have desire, faith. Use the power of auto-suggestion, positive thinking, talking to yourself, explaining, sharing your goals. Specialized knowledge, you got to get to know your industry inside and out. Imagination, you got to be willing to take risks. You have to have an organized plan. You've got to be able to make decisions and persist in the face of adversity. And you have to have a mastermind. You must get around people that are thinkers and visionaries, and it can help you develop your plan and your dream. And number 10, the mystery of sex transmutation. I'll let you read the book to figure that one out. The power of the subconscious mind, the brain, and the sixth sense, number 13. The door to the temple of wisdom. Again, read the book to learn more about his basic principles here. Here's my summary of the book. Here's why I love it. Here's why it sold 15 million copies, because it sends this message to those who want to grow rich. You must have a vision of what you want to accomplish in life. We must learn to think positive, set goals, educate ourselves continuously, use the power of auto-suggestion, and seek to meet and socialize with people greater than ourselves. In the end, there is great power in positive thinking. We are the masters of our own fate. Only we can change our world. Discipline is imperative. Hard work is imperative. Knowledge is extremely important. Desire matched with education, persistence, and planning can lead to high achievement and riches. Read the book. Whether you're old, young, middle-aged, it will inspire you, motivate you. It'll teach you the principles you must apply to be successful and get rich. Principles that he learned from people like Henry Ford, Andrew Carnegie, Thomas Edison, and W. Clement Stone. The book is also updated with stories of how our contemporaries, such as Steven Spielberg and Bill Gates, became so wildly successful and rich. And don't forget the power of determination. Now, Carnegie tells the story of how Henry Ford created the world's first 8-cylinder automobile engine. His engineers told him it cannot be done. It's impossible to build an 8-cylinder automobile engine. They tried and failed over and over again, but Henry Ford would not take no for an answer. Every time they failed, he said, "Keep trying. I will have my way." The rest, of course, is history.